Right, I think we're live. If you are in the chat, I know Kenneth's here watching. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. It is Tuesday, the 5th of January. The UK has gone back into lockdown. Not that that has affected what I'm planning to do this month. So yeah, for those of you watching this, this is the first of many live streams that I'm going to be doing in January. A variety of computer games, board games, a whole host of different live streams all through the month of January. And this is all purely supported through the Patreon campaign. So thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making this possible. Today, we're going back to Shadowrun Returns. Now, Shadowrun Returns is a digital computer game, as you can see. This is not a board game, although it is based on a role-playing game. And I played through, this is actually part 5. I did a whole series of these playthroughs last year, but the last one I did was in October, and I've been meaning to go back to it, and I've been meaning to finish it off. So here we are. This is what we're doing. Now, we're going to pick up from where we left off. I think we are roughly about 50% of the way through the actual game, but we will see. Now, it's been months since I played, so I can't actually quite remember what it is we're doing. So let's just have a bit of a recap. Yeah, I can't remember. We got a message from a friend who was dead. And it was a message that was automatically activated when he died to basically say, go and investigate his murder. And it turns out that there's been a murderer going round, I think they're the Ripper or something like this, and they're taking bits of bodies. Yes, Peter, it was October, the last one. I thought it was even longer than that, to be honest. But yeah, I can't quite remember exactly where we are. But this will help us. So we've discovered the identity of the Ripper, apparently. I can't remember that. We jacked out of the land. Yeah, we went inside the Matrix. That was it. And now we've got to speak to Johnny and Fry about the case. So apparently we've discovered the identity of the Ripper. I don't remember doing that. If you do remember doing that, then let me know. I mean, what did we do? We hacked in and we found lots of information. But anyway, we'll crack on. We've got 4,760 new yen. We've got 6 character points apparently to spend, or character karma as it's called. I am a female troll and I'm a decker, I think, or am I a rigger? I think I'm a rigger. Let's have a look at our stats. So body, do we want to increase that? I don't think we do. Quickness, ranged combat, yeah, it's sort of a bit coming back to me a bit. So we've obviously spent some points in rifle. We've got 4 strength. I think that's because we're a troll, but we're not actually very good at close combat. Intelligence. Right, here we go. Yeah, so we've got decking 4 required for decking. Okay, ESP control, drone control. That's it. So what we need to do is we need to up our intelligence in order to increase these skills. Hi Russ, thank you for joining in. So you can see here, intelligence 4, there is a line down here. That means your skills beneath this cannot go above 4. And what's interesting about this game is the storyline is fairly linear. However, within each particular chapter or section, there's variability on how you accomplish that section, because there's lots of different character classes in this game. And you're probably only going to play it once. Maybe you'll play it twice, I don't know. But each character has totally different skills and techniques and everything else, and it's all possible depending on which character you play. So I've obviously chosen to play a decker stroke rigger, but as I say, there's lots of other characters that you can play. The overall storyline is the same, but how you accomplish each stuff. Oh yeah, streaming. So I'm currently running on a 6-year-old graphics card. Okay, I'm running on a GTX 760, which I raided from Vicky's machine. I have ordered a new graphics card second-hand off eBay, which should be arriving this week to replace the existing one. But thankfully, this is quite an old game, and thankfully all my streaming software seemed to work fine, even with a really old graphics card, okay? I can't play any modern computer games, but for this, it's absolutely fine. And hopefully for the board game this afternoon, cross fingers, everything will be fine. Anyway, we're going to spend our karma, and I think that costs 5 karma to increase it to 5. Yes. So we can't really spend much more, but that has now unlocked these for when we get more karma. Right, let's confirm that. Let's go back. Is that? So we need to speak to Johnny and Fry about the case. Now, Johnny and Fry, I think, were 2 characters that were here. That's Dr. Sarah. Yeah, I can't quite remember all of this. This is David Fry, TB Guberman. This is where we hacked in. Where's Johnny? I can't remember, but it says speak to Johnny and, was it Johnny and Fry? And this is Fry here. So he's obviously a dwarf because he's little. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has gotten under his skin like it has. Oh, it's so good to go back to this. This is one thing that's been a regret of mine for the last, 3 or 4 months of last year, is that I just didn't get any time to do this. Any luck in there? Right, so Johnny Clean, wherever Johnny is, there's this guy down here. So Johnny says, we found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now, I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here, Sharptooth? Right, what are we going to say? So, Silas Forsberg, I don't remember that from last time. Silas must have an identical twin brother. Maybe Silas fakes his death, or the DNA evidence doesn't belong to the killer. Ooh. I could say that one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think, these choices are just flavour text. I don't think they're going to make any difference in the game itself. That's a distinct possibility. What was it we saw in the autopsy report? I don't know. I can't remember. The face was so mangled that they had to use dental records to identify him. He was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. I don't remember any of this. Or simple suicide, he killed himself with a drug overdose. Let's say the top one. Good catch. That matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street, no one will miss, swap the teeth, and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. But why would he need to go to that lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? Probably got in over his head on loans. Let's say that one. We didn't see any evidence of that. Okay, so that was the wrong choice. And he left his estate to his psychiatrist, right? He had his psychiatrist help him fake his death to escape his rap sheet. I'll say I think I was wrong about this. You have a different idea? Let's say the corp gun in frame. That sounds like it. Could be, but we're not going to find proof of that laying around. It is a little strange that he would do this to slip some purser, but left his belongings to a psychiatrist. Wouldn't he want to keep them? Was the psychiatrist in on it? I'll say the top one. Why would his DNA wind up at the crime scene though? Was he posing as a doctor at a previous murder site? I could say the top one. Silas became Dr. Holmes. If he replaced the real Holmes, that's probably whose body they found in Silas's apartment in the first place. There we go. Objective complete. Discover the identity of the Ripper. Hey! The storytelling is good. Yes, I quite like it. And this is actually the first one in a series of 3 Shadowrun digital games. And when I started posting about this on Twitter last year, a group of people basically said, the other 2 are far better. So, got to play them in order. Got to finish this one before going on to the next ones. But yeah, the other 2 are supposed to be really good. Dr. Holmes. Employment records have him as the administrator at Mercy Mental, and the picture on his file matches the person you saw downtown. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. I should go and find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Received 4,000 yen. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I sideloaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. Okay, cool. What's that? Ask him if he's not coming with us. I think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary of the jobs I take these days. Right. So objective complete. New objective, hire runners and head to Mercy Mental Hospital. So I can't remember how we hire other runners. Do we just go and speak to them? Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister matte black hidden underneath curls of straw-coloured packing foam. The foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I got a whole slew of new toys in from a supplier back east. Factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch that would interest you. Okay, so this is a guy we can buy guns from. Now we got lots of money. We are a rifle user, I think. Yeah, we could do with a better... oh, hover drone. So that's a class B. I think that's better than what we've got. Yeah, I think we've got a class C. So I think let's buy that. Okay, is there anything else we want to buy? Drone repair kits. Yeah, let's buy some of them. Don't really know how many to buy. Yeah, so in terms of weapons, yeah, I think we've got a rifle. But I don't know how good our rifle is. I might be wasting money here. Let's go for that one. That's the most expensive one, since we got loads of money. Which one was it? This one. Okay. Yeah, let's spend loads of money. Right. So this is me. So we've got an AK-97 equipped. We have the Renraku Craftwork 1. And we have the Doberman. Right, so what we need to do is we need to switch these out. And what are we wearing? We're wearing some touristy clothes. Right, okay, so where's our weapons? Is that what we've just bought? Yeah, that's what we've just bought. Why does this say full? Ah, there we go. Right, so we need to drag this out. There we go. And in terms of a Doberman, drag that to there and put the class B. Okay, there you go. Body armor. Yes, we possibly should buy some body armor. Got all these weapons in stash. We got secure rigger clothing. We don't really want that. So I've got loads of med kits. Oh, I've got these. I've got a phosphorus grenade, a flechetti concussion grenade, a flechetti frag grenade. Let's get rid of the basic med kit and let's add in the... There you go. So you can only carry 6 items here. Okay, so let's confirm that, but let's go back to him and see if he's got any body armor. No, he doesn't. He's just weapons guy. Oh, you can sell items. Right, okay. So yeah, we probably want to sell our AK-97 because we don't need that anymore. We can sell our old Doberman. We can sell our secure clothing. There we go. Loads of money. Right, let's see if we can get some armor. Where do we get armor from? Who's this guy? Oh, here's my new drone. That's quite cool. Need some new armor? Yes. Right, here we go. A Ganga mask. Armor 6. Quickness 1. Hit points 5. Or strength plus 1 hit points 5. Or willpower 1. I think we want that top one. Quickness 1, don't we? Yeah. Armor 4. Armor 2. Yeah, so we've got the tourist look, which is armor 3. So let's go for this top one, this Ganga mask. There we go, let's buy that. Let's drag that out. Let's put that on. There we go, in a rabbit mask. Okay, so that's added 1 to our quickness and 5 to our hit points, and it's given us 6 armor, which is really good. Why is it all gone dark? Oh, there we go. Now, who's this guy? Looks like some mage or something. Yeah, this is if you're a spellcaster. Yeah, which we're not, so we can't buy any of those. You need spellcasting 3. That'd be cool to play a spellcaster as well. I'm aware I haven't sold back my old armour, but that's fine. Now, Dr. Sarah Castle, I can't remember who she is. Oh yeah, she's got a little demon on her shoulder. Snaps her fingers and calls forth the spirit normally perched on her shoulder. I think she's some kind of shaman or something. Cyberware. Aha. Right, now we've got a data jack in our head. We've enhanced our eyes, which adds 3% to hit, but we can buy all of this stuff as well. So we can do replacement limbs that adds 6 hit points. Wired reflexes with reflex trigger. Essence cost. Essence. Okay, that's a new thing. Can't remember that. But we could do that. Cost 5 grand. But it's pretty good. Or we can do this. A metal machine replacement for your leg. I could do with one of them, actually. So 8 hit points and 1 quickness. Adds +1 body. Adds +2 armor. Oh, there's loads of good stuff here. Well, let's have that. Let's put... let's have a new right leg. There you go. Should we have another leg? Okay, so I can only have 1 leg. And let's put the arm plating there. There you go. Spent loads of money. Excuse me. Oh, cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. Irrelevant to us. So that's good. There we go. Right, we bought some stuff. Now, how do we hire people? I don't know. Who's Mr. Delia? Ah, I need to hire a new crew. Here we go. Oh, except I've just spent loads of money. Oops. Right, now I've only got 1,500. Oh dear. Where's all my previous characters that joined us for the previous run? Okay, so there's the fixer contracts, the Nephilim network, but I've just spent all of my money on tooling myself up. That I only have enough money to buy 1 extra person. Oops. Right, who are we going to get? Some guy with a machete and a gun. An orc with a katana. It looks like. Somebody with a heavy axe. Or a troll decker. We don't really need another decker. No, so there's 3 adepts. So some mages, some riggers. Oh, there's a samurai here. Who's this elf samurai? Shannon Halfsky. Yes, she's been with us before. There you go. We can have her for free. That's good. At least we got somebody. And let's go for Jessie. No, let's go for Iron Liz. Yeah, let's hire Iron Liz. Right, so we've got 3 of us. That's all we can afford. Got no money. You can still hire more runners. No, I can't. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be bad. So, Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, as you've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Right. So, we can give extra stuff to our characters. So we could give Shannon Halfsky another basic med kit, but let's give it to this guy, because he's probably going to be going in, or she's going to be going in. It's Iron Liz. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to be playing today for probably about an hour and a half or so, so I'm aiming to finish this up about 1:45, I think, and then I've got a bit of a break while I set up Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth for this afternoon, which I'm really looking forward to. And I've been really looking forward to playing this again. So, here we are. Mercy Mental Hospital. Let's speak to the receptionist. Welcome, ma'am. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm here to see Holmes. Dr. Holmes. Yeah, we could say that. Direct. Ah, a new customer. Please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. Okay, so look around before Holmes arrives. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, the graphics of this are really nice. Really well done. Please stay within the cafeteria. You mean not go through this locked door here? Okay. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't want to go as to anywhere else. What is this? This is a pillbox. It's an automated medication dispensary. It doesn't recognise you, so nothing happens. Let's speak to Lorraine. Hey, lady, have you seen Josie? I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Philippe told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Donny over there can't suss more than match 4. Wait, Josie is a man? He's the man. You'd just know it when you saw him. He used to be an urban brawl star. He says he was on the Screamers for a while in the glory days. He looks the part, so I believe him. He's got a Super Brawl gold ring he always wears. Hey, it ain't like that. You don't know him. The team managers laced his food with battle boost drugs. Josie likes his head clear, but they don't listen. It's not his fault he crushed that guy's throat. Nice. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You could have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool-off room, and they won't tell me. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have the infirmary key, which means we can get to here, the infirmary. But first, let's look at this, because I think this is a computer desk. Is it going to let me hack in? No, it's not going to let me hack in. Okay. Right, before we go any further, let's speak to Donny. Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? Let's say I'm doing a health and safety check for the corporate office. Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. Name's Donny. That's my name. Donny. D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognise you. I know everyone in this place. Everybody. Well, everybody on the first 2 floors. No, not on this floor. Only us calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. Okay. So he doesn't think I want to look for Dr. Holmes. Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life is much easier. Much easier. Okay. Oh, we can look at something. It's the clock. The clock stopped, probably displaying a time from 40 years ago. Okay. Right, so there's nowhere else we can go other than the infirmary. Again, it is fairly linear, but it's good. I don't mind. Oh. There's stuff to look at in here. This doesn't look good. Let's have a look at this first. The patient information for Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. I guess this is Josie. Yeah, Josiah C. Dawson, born 2015. Deceased. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects as well as fulfill some custom requests. Okay, so they got rid of him. This is a chop shop, I think. Surgical cart is strewn with gruesome tools. There's an arm. A severed arm lies next to a zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger, but the owner is probably the occupant of the bag. I'll take the ring. Screamers 2048, yeah, so this is Josie. So we found out what happened to Josie. You find an unlabelled Trivid disc. You have no way of playing back the disc at this time. I don't know what a Trivid disc is. Oh, Trivid. Right, okay. Trivid. Yeah, the story writing in this is really good. They've captured the theme of it. Yeah, you can press Alt to bring up all the icons. I spotted that. If you hold Alt down, it tells you all of the things that you can go to, of which there is only that one at the moment. Okay, so we're going to go back to here and talk to Lorraine and say, I'm afraid Josie's dead. He dead. So, did you see anything? Yeah. Did he get released? We can give Lorraine the ring. Because he's a corpsicle. You mean he... Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention, Sharptooth, please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. Okay. So that was the look around before Holmes arrived and we gained 2 karma. Dr. Holmes, the elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? Right, okay, so... We'll say the bottom one. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Middle one. My word, such a violent paranoia. It's a pity, but what should I expect? This is a place for broken things after all, and you are so very broken. Guards! It looks like it's fight time. Just runs up to me, stands right next to me, and then shoots. Yeah. Right, okay, so let's try and remember how this works. I know I have to spend one of my action points to activate my my drone, and I have this combat drone. And the combat drone can now shoot this thing. And I think I've got it on like easy setting or something like that. So, okay, and now I can shoot him with my rifle at like point blank range. Yeah. So, right, Shannon Halfsky, what can she do? I mean, is there anybody else to shoot at? There's somebody there. I guess this is spells and stuff. Yeah, I don't know whether we want to do anything. Because I can't see anybody else. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. I'm clicking end, but it just seems to be going to me. Oh gosh, what's this? Oh, Overwatch. Oh yeah, I've forgotten I had Overwatch. Yeah, I honestly don't know what I'm doing. It keeps going to me. Maybe there's somewhere I need to go. Maybe I need to go back into the infirmary or in here or something. Nowhere else seems open. Ah, there's a key. He dropped something. Item picked up. Right, okay, so the guard's key. So now we can go through here. Right, let's send the drone in through the door. Here we go. Much better. Got him. Right, so this is me. Got a bit of cover, but that's okay. Yeah. Looks like Shannon's a bit wounded, actually. Right, so Liz has got a Seska Black Scorpion. And I think she's got a big sword as well. And who's that gib? He's big and ugly. Let's see what's around the corner. Oh, let me know if the sound of the computer game is too loud or too quiet. The music is playing. I can just about hear it. But yeah, let me know if it's too loud. If it's too quiet, I'm not sure I can turn it up. What's that? That's where we need to go, I think. Yeah, so the drone can't actually open the door or anything. Understandable. Here we go. The nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention, all personnel. We have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a female troll, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Yeah. Exit this character from the scene. No. Is that what I want to do? There's no other way out, is there? Do I have an objective? I don't think I do. Computer sound almost inaudible. Yeah, it is inaudible for me as well. Not inaudible, it's quiet. Oh, in fact, I hadn't turned the sound on. There you go. I just noticed that the system sound wasn't on, so I've just turned it on. Let me know how that is. Yeah, I won't change anything else now. It's basically it's music playing in the background at the moment. But I noticed it was muted. Right, so that's exiting the scene. I think that might be what we need to do. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. ... Right, here we go. So, hospital security. They open the cells. We need to find Dr. Holmes. Okay. Got him. Right, first one down. Okay, not having to think too much because yeah, got it on a fairly easy setting. Hey, he's shooting at him. Bashing him with a crossbow. Right. Why don't I have my drone? I guess I need to activate my drone. Right, and then the drone can hit this guy. Not a very good shot, am I? Oh dear. Grenade! Probably shouldn't go wandering off on my own, but... The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade, and so we must break you. Okay, right, so what's Shannon going to do? He's got all this cool stuff. We'll do haste on Iron Liz. Right, So Iron Liz now has 3 action points. And let's get the katana out. Let's go over there and swipe. There you go. Got it. Now, is there anything going on here? No, I think we're just going to go this way. Bad guys at 12 o'clock. Oh, is he? Ah, the violent patient is now attacking me. Oh, well, that's not good. Right, so I kind of need to run away a little bit. Right, so Shannon is going to summon Mana Bolt. This guy. And then shoot him with a gun. Critical, got him. If I like this, you should try XCOM. I've played XCOM a lot, actually, and it is a very good game. Yeah, I mean, this combat bit here, this is all right. This isn't my favourite part. I like the roleplay storyline bit better. Yeah, I'm not so much into these tactical combat games. But yes, I've played a lot of XCOM. Can't remember. A long time ago. Ouch. 11 damage. Now, can we get somewhere else? We can. What's going on in there? Right, so Shannon is all the way back over here. He's definitely wounded a bit. I don't know how you can heal in this game apart from the medikits that we've got. Thought you healed at the end of an encounter. Maybe you do. Slicey slice. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Right, the drone. So let's send the drone in. Send in the drones. Don't like shooting these mental health patients, but they are going to attack me. Oh dear. With a grenade. Right, okay, what have I got? So I think the bad guys in there are gone. I think it is just Shannon now and Iron Liz. Okay, and the drone. Can the drone hit anything and see anything? Yes. Got it. There you go. Cannon fodder. I don't know cannon fodder. I don't think I know cannon fodder. I don't know where all these patients are coming from. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, there's something there. Oh, what the heck's this? Well, I've no idea what that is. But is it friendly? I don't know. Banish spirit. What have I done? Did I click on something accidentally? I've no idea what that is. Yeah, the white flashing box thing. That would be that. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click Banish Spirit. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I accidentally summoned something. No, I don't know. Anyway, right. There's nothing else here to click on. If anybody knows what that was in the chat, please let me know. Because I do not know. Right, where is there to go? Oh, further down the corridor. Right, we can go further down the corridor. Yeah, I mean, that might have been lucky. It might have just been that I happened to have the right character at the right time to banish the spirit. I don't know. Where the heck's that going? Oh, they're all coming out. And the problem is, because I'm using the drone, I've only got one action point every turn, so I'm super, super slow. So I think Shannon's going to cast another spell. She's going to cast haste on me. Yeah, so I now get more action points. Right, is Iron Liz going to rush in with her katana or stay here and shoot? I think stay here and shoot. Oh right, they're shooting at each other. Oh, that's fine then. Bring Shannon up down here. I clicked on a summoning point on the map. Okay, it was a friendly spirit that one of your runners summoned. Ah, right, okay. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it did have a green line around it, so I just didn't realise I could do that. Oh, running away. Come back. There you go. Shot him in the back. As you do. Right, stuff here to explore. So the surgical cart contains a gate key. Okay, so have we got the key? Ah, there's an unlabeled Trivid disc in the second drawer. Right, okay, so we got that as well. What's this? The smell of rotting flesh is immense. The remains appear to be from multiple metahumans. You can't rotate the camera on this. It's a bit of a fixed 2D isometric view. I'm trying to see where we can go now. I mean, it contained a key, so maybe the key is to back to there. Maybe we're going to go all the way back here. Yeah, I don't know. Without actually travelling all the way back here, I'm not sure. But yeah, there is nothing up here. Nope, we clicked on everything. So back here as we go. Icon for that is a skull with spinning semicircles around it. Right, I'll keep an eye out for that next time. Obviously missed that. Yes, right, you can get through there now. So yeah, everybody run back. Dr. Holmes, from another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues. Someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so that I could put myself back together again. And I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn in a mind such as yours, but I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Right. Oh, gosh. Big guy with a big shotgun. Right. Well, I'm not going to be able to get there this turn. Shannon is, though. I mean, Shannon's got this. Summons a Force 2 Nature Elemental Fetish. Sure. Let's do that. I don't know what this does. Cool. And then she'll go in. Right, so Liz. Switch to Katana, I think. And rush in and whack it. Yay! Meanwhile, me at the back, getting in there slowly. I think we'll do another spell. We'll do haste. Or has that got cooldown? It's got cooldown. So the advantage of the mana bolt is it gets round armour. If indeed this thing has armour, I don't know. Ah, got special ways of attacking. I forgot about that. Got him. Escape chance. Don't know what that is. Nope, this just popped up. I don't know what it is. I guess the chance of it to escape, and it didn't, so it's back with me. We don't know. Right, where can we go? So it looks like Shannon's action points is down by 1 for the time that she's doing her spell. Killer chicken is quite cute. Is it a killer chicken? Escape chance 6%. Don't know what this is. I guess it's how many action points you give it. And then the more action points it's got, the more chance it's got of escaping. Okay, so I should have given it more earlier. Yeah, definitely a killer chicken. Right, let's get this door open, see what's going on in here. We have hospital security and a doctor. We've got the katana out. Let's go and hide behind this pillar. Can I get him? Get him. Back of the head. Combat drone. Stay there and shoot it. Oh, missed. We'll give it 3 action points. Okay. And we'll move it to there. Very strange creature. Right, am I going to get to do anything? Yay! Yeah, I'm glad I've got this on easy, because otherwise I'd just end up having to keep replaying this multiple times until I succeed. +1 action point. Your experiences increase your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Okay. Let's give it 2 action points. Oh, critical. Right. There you go. Got him. Right, so now I've got more action points, which is good. Okay, so on to the next level. But we have characters that are wounded, so I think we need a little bit of healing. So I'm alright. I don't need much in the way of healing. But the other characters do. The Trivid player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff. So video 1. Got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on the patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all of the psychotic break triggers were blocked. Miss Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. In today, I think this is just flavour. Yeah. Which is nice, but yeah, not going to read it all. And this one might be important. Okay. So Shannon is going to use a med kit on herself. And Liz is also going to use a med kit on herself. Might need 2 actually. There you go. It's probably a bit better for us. The drone's not going to do anything, so off we go. We are exiting the character from the scene. Oh, okay, and the demon thing is gone, or whatever it is. Renee's here. Hi, Renee. Yes, Happy New Year. It's definitely still allowed. We haven't taken our decorations down yet, so should be doing that later today. Right, next chapter, the Emerald City Ripper. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of older blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You've chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. This all sounds like it's gearing up for like the end, but when I looked at a walkthrough list of all of the different chapters, it did appear we were only halfway through. But yeah, we're going to play for about another 45 minutes today, and we'll see how we get on. And then I'll be back Thursday, same time, 11 o'clock start, and again, we'll see how we get on there. Right, so I've now got 3 action points. Dr. Holmes, another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this also is a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. Say that one. Hide, nothing of the sort. I'm simply in observation, and what I have next in store should prove most illuminating. Peetzel, subdue them. Okay, not likely. Right, let's summon my combat drone. Right, combat drone has 2 action points. Let's send it to here. Oh gosh, there's another one over there as well. That's Peetzel. Right, and then I've got 1 action point left, which I will use to shoot this one. Right, so what's Shannon doing? think Shannon will cast haste on maybe me. Give me loads of action points. And does that take up her whole turn? It does, doesn't it? So I've got an extra action point, so I can shoot this mage again. Right, Iron Liz needs to get in there with a katana. Run around the back. Okay, enemy turn. Uh-oh, big guy. Missed. Yay. Oh, that's it again. Okay, I'm going to shoot the mage. Then I'm going to shoot this big guy. Send her up. And then Iron Liz is going to whack with her katana. And the combat drone is just going to take on this big guy who's got a lot of hit points. Oh, armor stripped. What's that? Armor -4. That doesn't look good. I should be using these special attacks. Just whittling him down. There's something there to look at. Or was that the spirit thing? Oh, there he is, there's the doctor. Yeah, there's a skull here, you see. Right, so that summons a bad guy, or a good guy. Okay, so that's what the shaman does. The shaman can summon things from somewhere within. Cool. We've got special attacks. Oh, we do. There you go, that's that objective complete. Oh, he's done a weird acidy thing. Not happy about that. There you go. Right, so that was the end. Everybody healed up, it looked like. And now we can go and speak to him. So that was like, yeah, 3 combat encounters, one after the other. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. There you go. So we gained 8 karma. We've got rid of him. We probably should spend that karma. And we now need to investigate his motives and find an exit. Holmes's workbench falls somewhere between coroner's slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colours of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poc sec, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tidal length of surgical tubing. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Leafing through the pages of the journal, you find a few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery, with the grave's occupants marked as Melinda Watts. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watts' name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There is also a large sum of new yen, which can be transferred to your account. Nice. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form, rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes's very own monster. Right, okay, there we go. Got more to investigate? No. Right, okay, so we need to find a way out, which is here. Handy. Nothing else to look at? No. Who are these people? They're kind of mostly naked. Let's speak to the guy. His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? Oh, don't mind him. Am I more to your liking? Let me take care of you by a name. She's assembled in a standard config, face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. Right, okay. So yeah, they are puppets. We've added a Personafix chip wiper. So I'm going to go back here then. Yeah, erase Holmes's programming. His eyes focus and his hand raises slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corners of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heaving sobs. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we did it. Right, are we still in the asylum? We are. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of detail gone into this game, in all of this stuff and the images and everything else. You can't go anywhere. You can't click on it all. You just literally walk past, but it's nice to see it. There is quite a lot of detail here. Shannon Halfsky. As you approach the exit, you realise that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half turned, looking pensively towards the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally, feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, but we did this thing together. But now here our paths must divide. Oh. I'll say the bottom one. And I'm sure I could use your help with what I must do next. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest, but there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you. A different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. Okay. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice, and justice of the only sort such a man as Holmes deserved, death. I will now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they will become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thoughts other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten along with all of the other victims, but so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and the very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Sharptooth. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. Right, so we're going to transition to a new location, and I guess that is it. Shannon is leaving us. Yeah, I'm glad you can see all the details. That's good. Right, loose ends. How are we doing for time? 12:07. We're all right. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materialises between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. Okay, off we go then. So yeah, my plan is, I'm obviously not rushing playing this game, but I want to get this one finished because I have computer games basically twice a week every week in January, maybe 3 depending on how my other work goes, and I have other ones lined up after this to play that I'm really keen to get to. But I want to finish this one first. So if we finish this one this week, great. Right, we're back in the Seamstresses Union. Again, look at the detail here and all the graphics. It's really good. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you woke up. We were just talking about you, Sharptooth. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, Ome. We have been waiting for you to return. So we can't say the top one. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here and his loss has been felt regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, Ome, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? So the bottom one. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? This sounds more complicated than I suspected. Right, which one of these? I'll say the top one. The 3 are silent as the news sinks in. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. Late night. I am told that there will be a there's another word that I can't read. Reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. I don't know what that word is. Reinterment. Reinterment. I'll have to look that up. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her there. So that's all. I think his sister Jessica had something to do with it as well. Hang on, I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Sharptooth. Of course. Mrs. Kubota raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Sharptooth. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Okay, now, we do have lots of money and we have lots of karma to spend. So there are definitely people in here I think that you can buy stuff from. If there is anything to buy. Now, what happened in that last encounter is that it said something like -4 armour. I don't know if that's permanent or not. This is a piano, by the way, that you play, and yeah, it opens up this secret bit in here. So yeah, I don't think we need any more weapons. I think we're all right for weapons, unless some new ones have opened up. I mean, we can sell some stuff in our... Yeah, we can sell that. We don't need that anymore. Did that sell? No. Sell. There we go. So yeah, we got loads of money. What happens if we speak to David Fry? What does he do for us? Okay, this is for decking, but we might not be doing that again. I think this only applies when you actually go into the Matrix. So if you're a decker character, you don't have very much to do in this game, because there's only been one time that we've gone into the Matrix. Right, we got 17 karma points. Let's spend some of that. So did we up our quickness? No, but we probably want to, because we've actually got... We're doing quite a lot now with our gun, but we upped our intelligence, didn't we? We upped it to 5 so that we could have this. No, that's decking. We don't want that. Drone control. Can equip Class A drones, which is great, but I've not seen any Class A drones. I don't know where they come in. Let's go for drone combat. Okay, and then yeah, let's increase our... so we've got quickness 5, so we can go for quickness 6, we can go for ranged combat, or do we go for rifle 4? Let's go for rifle 4. Okay, you spend these points quick, don't you? Do we need more dodge? No, because we're kind of staying out. Right, there's that done. Right, back out we go. Let's go to the funeral. It's not that way, is it? It's over this way. Okay, off we go. Can increase APs? Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think there's any equipment that you can buy that can increase APs. Right, family debts. The sun has nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a sombre enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the city. Of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead, you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite along Jessica Watts and her mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a 6-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and those attending them at this ceremony. Okay, so we have Sharptooth. That is us. Yeah, okay, confirm. Right, so let's hold down Alt. Nothing for us to click on, so let's just go ahead. So this is Jessica Watts. Are we speaking to Jessica? Who are we speaking to? Yes. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. The woman is classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you will be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realise Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. So, may he rest in peace. Miss Watts, family members and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. We'll be just a moment. She is guarded, but playing polite. Very well, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. Thank you, child. Feel free to call on me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest and then turns towards the neighbouring church. Okay. So, she's wandering off. Come back. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation as the elf, Lynn, has chosen to stay and support her friend. And it so happens Jake and Coyote also have lingered, lending you support too. All right, what would you like to talk about, Sharptooth? Let's go direct. Jessica appears puzzled and a little bit curious. I can't say that I do. No, it was handled through the city. Okay. Her posture changes ever so slightly, marked by the tensing of her muscles and a tightness around her eyes. I could only hazard to guess. Don't speak of her in that way, like a thing. Jessica's face turned scarlet. They had no right. The last vestiges of Jessica's cool facade fall away and she practically spits her next words at you. He used her. So they exhumed her body to take out some of her insides and put them in him as a transplant. Poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honour and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go, now. She presses a button on her comlink. She sees at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collated his lieutenant's badge and closed the case, but you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Oh. Right. Why do we have to die? Oh dear. Right, so she's in on it. Just going to let her wander off. There you go. I'll just stand here frozen while she wanders off. And I'll carry on standing here while she runs off as well. Yeah, okay. See ya. Okay, right, so Sharptooth is going to activate the drone. And then... can't shoot anybody. But we can do an opportunity attack. Oh, this is the drone now. So the drone will just move to here. Love the sound the drone makes. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like this squeaky whistly sound. No, we don't need to do an opportunity attack. We don't need to do that. How do I escape that? Oh, no. I'm going to do that. Ah, there. Cancel that. Right. Yeah, I've got 2 attacks, so I might as well just go... I hit him from here? No. Okay, so we'll do the opportunity attack. There you go. Right, Coyote. Coyote has a shotgun. Can she hit from there? Yep. Or not. Okay. Oh, she's got 3 action points. Oh, right, so all the characters have now got 3. That's cool. And Jake. What's Jake got? Yeah, long range shots. He's got just a gun or punching. So. Shot me drone. Oh, there's another one. Yay! Critical. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh dear. Right. So. Well. There's one down. We'll get closer. There we go. It's better. Okay, enemy turn. Oh! One's coming in there with a sword. 2 coming in there. 3. 4. Oh dear. Right. 5. I'm definitely glad I got it on easy now. We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with a little encouragement. Yeah. Right, let's do some... There you go, nice. And that one, and again. Got him. 3 shots it took. There are some spinny lights over an urn. There are, but I don't think I can do anything because I don't have a shaman. Yes, well spotted. Yeah, if I had a shaman, I'd be able to do something. But I don't. Ah! Healing. Right, so I've forgotten Jake is a shaman. Sorry, a mage. So we can do flamethrower, ball lightning. Let's do ball lightning. And that appears to damage multiple things. So let's maybe do flamethrower instead. Miss. Brilliant. Okay, let's just shoot it. Yeah, he's not very good, is he? Okay, there's quite a few of them. Jake's getting hit a lot. He's going to have to heal himself, isn't he? Oh! Right, so sharp tooth. Yeah, we'll shoot that one. The drone is going to go for this one or this one. I think the one that's nearby. Coyote is out of ammo, apparently. So you can reload, that costs 1 action point. 2, 3. Oh, nice. Very nice. Right, so Jake is going to heal wound. It's not done very much. Cast aim on me. And then I think run away over here. You hear a scratching coming from a crypt. Oh dear. Oh, mana burn. Hit points -10 per round. Well, hopefully that's going to go. Oh, the drone's been hit. Right, so I'm wounded, but I've got my accuracy up, so there you go, let's go to that one. Missed. Okay, it's back to Jake. Can I heal again? No, can't heal again, but you can do... yeah, can do that again. Looks like we woke up the neighbours. We've got ghouls incoming. Hey, Sharptooth, maybe we can use this to our advantage. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, we're right in the middle. Depends who they go for. Oh, Jake's getting pounded. What's he doing? He's running right up to me. So our accuracy is still increased. We could go for the ghoul, we could go for the hired mage. Let's go for this ghoul. Drone. Go for that. Does Coyote get another weapons? No. There you go. Oh, I hit the drone by accident. Yeah, kind of don't want to hit the drone anymore, so... Can he heal himself again? No, he can't. I think Jake's just going to move and hide behind here. I hope no more... Oh, there's something over there. Let's go and get that. Apparently they've infected my flying drone. Don't quite know how you do that. Better line of sight. Yeah, so my drone is pretty badly damaged. Oh. Oh no! Come on. Out of ammo. Right, so we're running away as well, I think. Everybody run away. Right, let's see what was over here. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll have it, but we can't do anything with it because we're not a shaman. So that's a shame. Scratching coming from the crypt. Where are all these ghouls coming from? Oh dear. Need to keep an eye on these hit points. Yeah, so I'm pretty badly wounded. We're going to have to use a advanced medkit on myself. But then what do? Do I just attack these? Yeah, I mean, there's one gone. So we need to reload. And needs to come in. Hope we don't hit anybody else. Right, so Jake's going to come back to the rescue. Can he see anything? Oh, we can do a heal wound on me. was lucky. Finally starting to get them down. Right. However, I believe we have more coming. So let's reload. So we're ready. Yeah, there you go. More of them there. So we can't heal. But we can go here. Just wait here for them coming. Oh yeah, they move pretty fast. I didn't realise they were going to move that fast. Yeah, I didn't mean to move. I don't know if that's going to hit my friends. Might be. Let's put it on. See what happens. Okay, yeah, good. Oops. Ah, forgotten I got this. We need to do drone repair kit. Oh, maybe I need to be near it. No, don't move. Is that everything? That is everything. Whew. Right, so that's the... Got to interrogate the leader. Right, okay. Cemetery is secure. That was a tough fight. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner. He's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do the research, chummer. Yeah, she's a major spokesperson for the Universal Brotherhood. Her name is Lynn Telestrian. She's super rich. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first he looks like he's trying to kill him, but then you notice the feeling of something under the skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB. They must have been Lynn's Telestrian security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her half-elf buddy, Lynn, just tried to geek me. They're going to hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc hit squads, the Universal Brotherhood. Not my scene at the moment. I can call upon some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. Okay, so we gained 8 karma. We've interrogated the leader. The Brotherhood probably retains mercs like the ones that just attacked us for their security detail. You're going to need a full team if you're heading to their chapter house. I can arrange for some of Delilah's runners to meet you there if you want to go now. Yeah, I'll say I'm heading to the Universal Brotherhood, call the runners. I don't think we need to go there ourselves. Right, so we've got 4,800 and we can add 2 people. And we've got this Nephilim network as well, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between these two. But we have 4,800. We don't have enough for 2 of the big ones, but we do have Troll Brute, whatever the Troll Brute can use. He doesn't seem to have any weapons with him. Yeah, so I think let's hire... I don't know if we got the people that we hired earlier. Yeah, like Iron Liz. So we can have Iron Liz again, because we know her. And let's have... Human Assassin? Ray Quandary. This guy looks like the Borg. Combat Adept. Combat Decker. Combat Rigger. Got more drones. There's too many drones. What do we have? Look at all these. Techno Shaman. Tech Master. Kind of want something a bit simple. We could go for a Shaman. Just in case there's any... Oh, look at these items. Yeah, can summon all sorts of stuff. We'll go for that one. So we'll have an Orc Shaman as well. Right, so that's going to cost us most of our money. But that's what it's for. So we're going to the Universal Brotherhood, except we're not going to go to the Universal Brotherhood. That's probably where we're going to wrap things up today, because I think... Oh, grenades. Yeah, I've actually got some grenades. I just haven't used them in the previous ones. Right, we're going to wrap things up today. So this has been good fun. Thank you very much for joining me in the chat. Hi, Oliver. Thank you for popping in. Just about to finish today. But I will be back at 2 o'clock this afternoon for a board game, the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth game. That's happening at 2 o'clock today. I'm starting an entire campaign funded through the Patreon. So yeah, thank you to all of my Patreon supporters again for making this month possible. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a series of live streams over the next few weeks of the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth campaign, starting at 2 o'clock today, where we start our adventures. And I'm going to be playing it once or twice a week, every week until it's finished. But that's it. As far as Shadowrun goes, I will be back with part 6 of Shadowrun Thursday morning, 11 o'clock. Yeah, join me for that. Will the Journeys in Middle-earth be a tutorial? No, it will just be it'll just be me playing through the game. However, I've not played it for a very long time, so I will actually be... It won't be an official tutorial, but I will kind of be explaining a little bit as we go, because I'm going to have to relearn it myself. But yeah, anyway, we're all done. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see some of you in part 6 on Thursday, and I will see some of you in a couple of hours' time for Lord of the Rings. Take care, everybody. See you soon.
Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.